In this video, I want to talk about Moyu's latest flagship 5x5, the AoChuang WR M. I unboxed this cube last week in my blindfolded unboxing, which a lot of you probably haven't seen because for some reason, YouTube didn't publish it to your subscription boxes. So if you missed it, make sure to click the card on screen or check the description if you want to watch that video. You won't regret it, it was super fun. As always, Daily Puzzle sent this 5x5 to me to try, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a very solid 5x5 that is definitely one of the fastest on the market, has top of the line performance, and is a really nice size. But of course, for 68 Australian or 46 US dollars, that's exactly what you should expect. It's certainly a premium flagship cube that's definitely aimed at those who want the best on the market or have a bit of cash to spend. Speaking of having cash to spend, this cube alongside literal hundreds of others is of course available at the wonderful Daily Puzzles. Make sure to visit them with the link in the description, and you can use my discount code TNLCubing to save 10% off this cube or any others. So what do I think of the WRM? For a 5x5, it's definitely not anything new, unfortunately. If you already have the Volk 5 or another good 5x5, the only reason I would upgrade is personal preference. If you don't have a 5x5 at all yet, or you're still using a budget cube and want to get a nicer 5x5, I would personally recommend this over the Volk 5 because I think it's just better value. If you like fast, premium feeling cubes, which is really Moyu's specialty, then you will love the WRM. I found it much too fast out of the box, but I slowed it right down with some heavy lubricant, which made it much more controllable, but still not too sluggish. My initial times with this cube were horrible when I was overshooting, struggling with the speed, but they've been on a steady decline since, and I've gotten some really nice solves that are making me consider using this cube as my main. Its performance is top notch, especially on looser tensions, but its reverse corner cutting is really the only obvious flaw in this puzzle. As you can see, it's not great and it can lead to lockups and solves, but when turning at a medium pace, I don't notice it personally. Another thing I like about this cube is the size. It measures 61.5mm, which is on paper only half a millimeter smaller than the Volk, but it's definitely noticeable and makes the cube much easier to grip for people with medium or smaller hands. So finally, like most of my reviews end, most importantly, who do I think should buy the AoChuang WRM 5x5? If you have the Volk 5 already, the WRM probably isn't going to be worth the upgrade for most people, unless you have some cash spare and really want the best 5x5 you can get. I'm definitely not saying the AoChuang is 100% the best 5x5, I'm only an average 5x5 solver, so definitely look for more opinions elsewhere, but in my personal opinion, I think it's just as good, if not better than the Volk 5, even though it's a bit cheaper. At the end of the day though, I'm sure for most of you, it'll come up to personal preference. However, if you have a budget cube like the MS 5x5, Yushin Little Magic, or no 5x5 at all yet, but you want to get a premium cube that could be the last you have to buy for a long time, the WRM definitely won't disappoint and I can wholeheartedly recommend it. So those are my thoughts from the AoChuang WRM 5x5 from Daily Puzzles. As always, the link is in the description, you can use my discount code, and if you missed my last video, make sure to check it out. It was super fun and I think you'll really like it. Thanks so much to all my supporters, and a reminder that if you guys enjoy the content I make here and want to support me, you can become a member today and receive a heap of perks in return, including some pretty juicy behind the scenes and bloopers. So hit the join button below, check that out, and other than that, I'll see you all in my next video.